Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So after a very long delay we are back with another video, and this time we are trying out the game Medieval Dynasty. It's a village building simulator game where you gather resources, build up a village and manage all the aspects of your village. So we'll see how the game is and what the mechanics are there. So without any delay, let's get started. Okay, so let's start the new game, customized game. So this is all the settings we have chosen, and let's start. Let's see what the game is about. Okay, toplets, production and render queue present.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough.
It can be.
But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty.
Okay.
Then, the war came.
War never changes.
Lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Okay, let's start. So decrease the volume a bit in game. Okay, so we can see that Hunter is going after the bow. Wow, we are in a jungle. So our first objective is starting a new life. Talk to the cast line. Okay, so it's asking us to go 290 meters that side, and these are the various places. I think Danica, Gostovia, Hornica. Oh, Hornica. Okay, so this is the map. This is us, and we have to go to Gostovia. Gostovia is this side. Okay, so let's go. Nice peaceful weather. Birds are chirping. Okay, I can collect sticks. Let's collect some sticks and we'll see what we can do with these sticks. What was that? Whoa. This is a nice setting. You can see those two villages. One across the river bank and one on this side of a bank, and this way is going to Gostovia and the other one going to Hornica. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so we have Scarecrow over here. Nice one. And they are growing wheat in this farm, and the other one is also having wheat. So this is ripened stock, so this will be harvested next, and these are the green stock which was sown a few days earlier. I can hear ducks and some folks here. Okay, I can buy goose, male, female. Okay, and gooseling. So these are not ducks, these are goose or geese, whatever. Hello guy, where are you going? This is Albert. Okay, so let's see where we need to go. 41, 40, 32, 31. So somebody around here we need to contact. Where? Dobrovoja. Okay, I think this is the guy. Yes, his name is Uni Ghost. Okay, let's talk. Okay, there is no audio. So just text. We'll have to see what they are saying. Okay. Those eyes, I don't think I will see them again. One blue as the sky, another black as a lump of coal. Wow, you have two different colors set of eyes. Are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. So you aren't one? Good. For a second there, I thought I lost it. But your eyes, you look just like him. Sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone else. I'm new in these parts, just arrived at the valley actually. My name is Rasimir. I am Warda's son, aren't you? Gordon's nephew? What? Did you know my mother? Not really. I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his family separate. I don't think I understand. You will. Wait, what do you mean by did? I know her. Is she well? I hope she's now. Wherever that might be, I lost both my parents in war. Damn it. This world. I guess it can be cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody should lose their loved one at such a young age. It's okay. They died so I could live. And I'm trying to make the best of this life that I can in order to honor their sacrifice. That's very mature of you. I'm sure they will be proud hearing this. You mentioned my Uncle Lawden. I'm actually looking for him. Oh, Rasimir, I had to be the bearer of bad news. Your Uncle Lawden is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. So that's it? I'm the only one left? Don't you say that. Hey, look at me. This valley is filled with warm-hearted people. We can gladly aid you with whatever you need. And I am one of them. So what should I do now? You're free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the Castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Just like that, I can take the land for free of charge? Well, you'll have to pay taxes to the kings annually. But apart from that, you are free to do as you please. As long as you don't break the law, of course. Or at least if you don't get caught doing so. That sounds amazing. The valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. I'm glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the world, all over the land. Grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With it, you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer that will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. When you build yourself a house, come back to Gostovia and talk to my wife, Drabroniega. She manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you, you must be famished. And then grab some beers for both of us and come back. I'll tell you some stories about Lawden. That sounds like a plan to me. Okay. So we have started and they're asking us to gather some resources, and here we have the health screen to tell us about collecting resources. All the basic resources can be collected in the wild. Just look around and reach out for them. Sticks are the easiest to find, but on the other hand, stones and herbs are much harder to spot. Move the cursor to the desired item until its name is shown and collected. Resources are used for various purposes like building, crafting, healing, and eating. Okay. So right now my voice may be a little bit heavier than usual because 2 weeks back I got corona. So it was bad. We had high fever for a few days and still recovering from it. So maybe in the next video you may hear some normal audio. So bear with me on this one. Okay, so it asked us to collect 2 stones. So where are stones? Okay, this is a stick. Okay, I've taken stick. I've got 1 stone. What is this? Chicory. Aha. Chicory. How many chicory we are collecting? We have to collect stones, not chicory. Some stones. Okay, so now we need to create a stone axe. Okay, so another help has come up about tree cutting. To cut down a tree, you will need to have an axe. This tool can be bought or crafted in creation menu of handcrafting section. Equip the axe in one of the quick slot at the inventory and take it out. Approach a tree and start cutting it until it drops down. Then chop down the fallen one into familiar parts to acquire logs and other resources like sticks and feathers. Okay. So first we need to create a stone axe and then we'll start chopping down the trees. Okay, so let's go and make curtain axe. Not tab. What is the controls? Okay. So this is the handcrafting menu. Selecting handcrafting and then stone axe. Tick 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 tick. So it's showing us a timer and our axe is ready. And press R to equip. Okay. Looks like a good hand axe. Stone axe, sorry. And now cut down 5 trees. Okay, let's cut this one. Oh, this is a maple tree. 80, 40, 10. Yeah, no bombs away. Oops. Okay, one shot and all the leaves are gone, and we have some logs, some more logs, and more logs. So we have 4 logs. Let's collect these logs. I think we'll use this in making a tree, and it's 6. Okay, and let's cut one more tree. It has asked to cut us 5 trees. Okay, let's hurry up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, another tree down. Yep. Yeah. Okay, let's pick more logs. How many logs can I carry? 100 logs heavy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, in the meantime, let's create a wooden hammer. Handcrafting, wooden hammer. What wooden hammer ready, sir?
Okay, so let's, yeah, and one more. Okay, I think I have enabled unlimited carrying capacity, we'll see.
Do you have any inventory or something? What is my weight limit? Wait. I'm not able to see. So my age is 18. These are my clothes, and I have this equipped, the stone axe. Good weather. Okay, so we'll get a description about the features, I think. Yeah. Okay, more logs, please. Give me more. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good we have disabled carrying capacity. Would have been really difficult to carry so many logs. Yeah. Oh. Wait, where are you going? Damn it, take it. Yeah.
So we have cut down all the trees required. Let's get some straws. I think straws were coming from those trees near the river, stream, whatever it is.
Let's put this in. Okay. Okay, yeah. So from reeds we collect straws. What will I do with these reeds? Will they make a roof or something? Let's see. 31, 32, okay. Build your first house.
Building menu can be accessed to the creation menu. Select the building you wish to construct, find a proper place for it. Structures cannot be built too close to the village and require relatively flat surface. To fully construct a building, you will need a hammer equipped. While building houses, you can choose the material you wish to use, and they'll become visible. Okay. So they're asking us to create a house, and we cannot build too much near the village. So where to make it? Okay, I read online that somewhere here it will be a good place. So let's go and check it out. It will mark it in the map. How to mark it? F. Okay. Oh my, it's nearly half a kilometer away. Okay, so let's take whatever we find. Wow, new level. New level survival. What is that? Skill. Survival. Points to spend 1. Okay. Survival knowledge. What it gives me 5% more experience gained from survival activities, 2° more temperature, and long liver, higher poisoning resistance. Liver protects us against poison. You knew that. Okay. I am not able to select this. Okay, this is in tier 2. Okay, so we have taken survival knowledge 1 level. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oi. Okay, so there are wild animals in this. What's his name? Oi. Okay, let's leave him. Let's go to our objective. We'll see later on. Let the game introduce us. So I think this is a good place. Water. Hydration is crucial in the wilderness. When the water parameter is depleted, you will start to lose health. You can refill it by drinking various beverages. Water can be stored and transported in buckets and water skin. Okay, so on the left side, you see stamina and health. So they will not decrease as we are in builder mode. Builder mode, I don't know what would you say this mode is. And the other 2 are food and water. So they pretty much will still decrease because we have enabled them. Oh, looks like a fox or something. Okay, so this looks like a good area, but there are too many animals here, and we need a flat ground. What is this? Tent house or something? Okay, somebody may be staying in this. Okay, so this looks like a good area. Pretty much flat, has water nearby. Can I drink this? Okay. Drink it, drink it, drink it. Ah, nice. So our thirst is complete. And this looks like a good flat ground with roads nearby. So we'll create our first house here. Building house. Just a second. Yeah, so this is better. Simple small house. We cannot create bigger houses right now. We don't have technology. Okay, and let's face the river. And let me see. This is the road. Let me build it near here. Okay. So pretty much, yeah. So out of our 12 logs, 6 we have already used, and something popped up somewhere. I don't see. Okay. Now what? Now we have to take out a hammer. How to choose it? Okay. Inventory, equipment, then hammer. Okay, so 1 to 8 we can have a quick slot. Second one. Okay, so this is showing simple house completion 0% or what? Wattle wall with window. What is a wattle wall? Wall, what? Wooden wall, wattle made of logs, has a medium durability. Wattle, okay, water wall is mostly sticks. Wooden wall is made of logs. Then you have stone wall, so 3 types of log. Okay, so let's cancel this and let them create one. Okay, I still have to click so many times. Just a second. Bandits, top drop items. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's proceed and create our house.
7% done. You're using so many sticks. Okay, so it needs 1 log and a number of sticks. Okay. So this is like a poor man's house, you see? Yeah, so 3-sided wall done. This is one with the window. I think I have to collect more sticks and other resources to complete this. Okay? 36%. Okay.
So friends, if you haven't taken your vaccine or your other dose is left, please do take it. This is coming from me as a first-hand experience. Vaccines do work. Like for last 2 weeks I was infected with COVID, and I think if I haven't got the vaccine it would have been really difficult. I had around 102, 103 fever. It was pretty good, and fever lasted for 3 to 4 days. Had some shivering and body ache. In 1 week it went off, but yeah, like still my voice is not the usual and have a little sore throat. So please do to get your vaccine. It will at least not make it very deadly as you have seen in many cases. And probably if you have taken the 2 vaccines more than 3 months ago, be ready to get your booster shot. That will save you from future variants. Let's see what China brings up next. Okay, so let's continue with our wall. Okay, so we have a photograph also in front. Simple small house, signboard, manage. What we can do? Okay, still not built. Who all are living? Okay, that is shown. Okay, more things are there. Okay, so let's make the roof now. Oh my, so it's taking so many straws. Okay, finally our house is ready. So we are done with chapter 1, and if you can see, chapter 2 is there, a survivalist. Chapters are series of missions that appear in the beginning of the game and introduce you to the game mechanics. It's also assist you in the initial stages of human settlements construction. Completing chapters allows you to unlock new development stages and determine maximum livable buildings. Okay, so this is like how the game carries forward. So what can we do? Should I sleep? Yeah. Unyielding story. So we have to go and talk to Dobroniga. If we go there, will we be back on time? So we'll go there, talk to her, and let's see what she says. It's very far away. Should have bought a horse or something. I'm pretty hungry. I think she'll give us food, as that guy told us. So let's see what she has for us. Okay, so let's go and talk to him, get something to eat. She's the one. She's Dobroniega. So let's talk to her. Hi, you're Dobroniega, right? Nice to meet you. I'm Rasimir.
Hello, what can I help you with? That's right. Nice to meet you too, Rasimir. What brings you to me?
Unigos told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks.
Well, it depends on what proper means to you. But I can offer you something warm and filling.
That sounds more than amazing.
Here you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband?
There's nothing much to say really. I've just arrived in the village looking for my uncle Jordan. Lorden. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest.
Oh yeah, he was Unigo's friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss.
That's okay. I don't even remember him really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. You always look up to him, to her big brother. Loved him furiously even when he stopped visiting.
Lot of people did from what I heard. There was something special about him.
Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh?
The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune.
Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story?
I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigust for the first time. He had some sadness in his eyes. Lorden wasn't just a friend of his, he was a part of him. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigost's presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference.
No, not really.
What? Are you implying that I look old?
Nothing of sorts. Anyway, so it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, you could call it that, a blindness, a stupidity, poor judgment maybe, whatever sounds best to you.
Say it all you like. You have heart for the grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it.
I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else. Yet, I can't imagine breathing without him now. But don't tell me to go all soft on you. You surely got some places to go.
It was a pleasure talking to you, Dobroniega, every second of it.
Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when you're starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days.
I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for a charity. I'll manage.
Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Ben, alright. Do something for me then. It won't be a hangout. Just your first pay.
That I can agree on. What do you need?
There's a farmer in the village. She's called Jorognieva. She usually supplies a tavern with rye, but I haven't got anything for her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what happens to the people when we run out of beer.
Consider it done. While we are speaking of beer, Unicos asked me to grab a couple for us.
Of course, here you go.
Great, thank you. You promised to tell me some stories about Jordan.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case...
Thank you. Okay. So, you've asked me to deliver some beer to Unigost. The guy who told us, but damn, it's... Don't we have a... we have a torch. Okay, torch is equipped. This is better. At least I can see now. He's sleeping. Hey, Unigos, you're looking at the proud house owner from the valley. I'm back bearing beers. A job well done indeed. Alright, let me wet my throat with this amber goodness and start reminiscing. I knew Lorden for 22 years before he died. He was my best and true friend, a brother actually. I remember the day we met. As far as I was 25 at the time, living in the big city of Jellenberg. where I was born. You could say I hated that place, but still, it was the only home I ever knew. Maybe someday I'll tell you more about that. Anyway, I was supposed to take care of my own, so I did. With the only thing I could do, stealing. You were a thief? I was, and a bloody good one, if I might say. Picking pockets was my bread and butter. I could steal a piece of steak right from your fork, and you won't even notice. It wasn't greed that motivated me, just survival. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy the process. Stealing is still a crime, no matter the motivation. I say you'll want to wait and hear a bit more before getting all high and mighty on me. I'm sorry, go on. We had an annual festival in Jellenberg. It always brought a whole bunch of outsiders to town. You can imagine what that meant for men in my profession. I could do a day's worth of work in a matter of minutes. I grabbed a few coins here and there, some jewelry, a pair of new boots, and then I saw a nobleman with a money bag strapped to his belt. It was basically begging to be set free. I sneaked behind him in the crowd, like I did 1,000 times before. Child's play. I gently grabbed the pouch, did a little shimmy magic, and there it was, sitting neatly in my palm. Just needed to turn around and disappear like I always, and then bam! What happened? I was punched in the face by what felt like a bull, and I was so shocked I didn't even realize what happened until I hit the ground. My head was pounding. I could barely see straight. And do you know what was the first thing I saw next? Another blow coming? No, a smile. A big radiant smile on the face of the man with two different eyes. It was my Uncle Lorden. The one I took for a nobleman. He stuck his hand out, helped me get up, and offered me a beer. Just like that? Just like that. I don't get it. That's just how Lorden was. You see, your uncle was deadly clever. Smartest man I ever known, hands down. He could see the world like nobody else. Predict things. He was always at least a dozen steps ahead of anyone else. So on a rare occasion that anybody surprised him, he was intrigued. And he wasn't expecting you? Indeed, apparently, even despite my failure, I was still the one that came the closest to robbing him, and he liked that. So I'm guessing you accepted his invitation, right? I didn't really have a choice, did I? I was terrified of the guys at the moment, so we went. He took me to the most expensive and most crowded tavern in the whole town. Remember that it was the day of the festival. Even entering that place was next to impossible. He didn't seem to care though. In a matter of seconds, we were sitting at the table being served by the two barmaids at the same time. It was surreal. In my mind, there was only one explanation. He owned the place. And did he? No, not at all. It was his first time in Jellenberg. It all felt like a dream, to be honest, especially with me, still being dazed after punch. I was still sure he was a nobleman. His manners, his clothes, the way he talked and moved, and then he chugged the beer like it was a race, wiped the face with his sleeve, and burped like a drum. He went on from the Lord of the Seaways like that. Snaps finger. Oh. I relieved the moment a dozen times until I realized what he did, that it was a mistake. Oh no, no loosiness, no moment of weakness. He wanted me to see it, to understand it. Understand what? That he was full of crap. You see, Rasimir, your uncle was one of a kind. He was true master of arms, and his weapon of choice was his confidence. What does that even mean? Imagine a closed door with two armed guards on his sides, and you want what's inside. What are the other options? You can force yourself in, ride the guards, try to pick a lock, but Lorden, he just hands his hand up high, walks right in, and demands the door to be opened. Wow. You were right. That all sounds surreal. I never knew that about my uncle. My mother's stories were quite different. Because I'm afraid she knew a quite different Lorden than me. And everybody in the pack. Right? The pack? But dear Rasimir, there's so much more you still don't know. Our story hasn't even really begun, but it's getting late. Come on, you can't just leave me hanging like that. Alright, I'm going to tell you a bit more. After that, beer we had a couple more, then some meat, if I remember correctly. We're talking about our past, our dreams, convictions, started making some drunk and absurd plans. I thought you were joking, to be honest. The next thing I remember is waking up in silk sheets. I'm guessing they weren't yours, correct? Are you kidding me? It was the first time I ever touched fabric like that. The ceiling in the chamber was so high, it could fit a giant. I thought I was dreaming. Then the servants walked in. I was ready to flee. But instead of fighting me, they presented me with breakfast. Really? How come? It was all Lorden's doing. I've never found out how he managed to pull it off. Whenever I asked, he just burst into laughter. Even years after, needless to say. I left Jellenberg with him on that day, the first time I went outside the town's wall and never came back. That was the day the pack was born. 3 years later, there were 5 of us. A real team, a family we called ourselves, the Reminders. Oh, how I wish I could be there. It all sounds incredible. I've never had an adventure like that, and probably never will. Easy, my boy. It wasn't always fun and lovely, but that's a tale for another time. Really did get late. I'm sure you will still have a lot of work to do. Come and find me tomorrow. We'll talk some more. I'll do that. Thank you. Okay. So the day is over. It's getting really dark. I have to reach my home. Oh my god, it's very far away. What's the time? Can I see the time? Oh, it's already 2 a.m. Shit. I have to hurry up. I don't think I can sleep here right now. So let's go to my house and we'll sleep there and then we'll end this day. This is our house. We go in. Okay, let's light a fire here. Okay, and let's sleep. Oh. Okay. So next day has started and we'll continue this in another video. So friend, that's it for video 1. So we completed the chapter 1 and in the next one we'll start with chapter 2 and see what hunting is all about in the game. So that's all for today. Good night, take care and do keep safe. Corona is still there and you may get infected. So please be on the lookout. Good night, bye bye.